if you're sad and depressed and you are trying to find the answer to whatever is going on in your mind, this reading will find you at the right time. And you're watching for a reason, because I manifest that it reaches the right people in the right time. Only when you are supposed to see this. So maybe somebody, you are scrolling in TikTok or in YouTube to find an answer of something like, you're feeling distressed, there is no hope, that God and divine is not with me, nothing good can happen ever with me. All those negative thoughts is going on in your mind and you are about to give up on this situation. You found this reading for a reason. So if you are my regular viewer, I only pull this deck when I have a message from the universe and divine to deliver to you when you really need to hear and you are feeling at your lowest. So you found me for a reason. Let's check what message coming together. But it's a collective reading. Take what resonate, and don't take what it doesn't resonate with you. If you're a happy chap doing jingalala, this is not your reading. These are for my babies who are sad and depressed and feeling like crying and need some direction. This is for you guys. All right. To book a paid private reading, email me at divinemothersguidance@gmail.com. Copy it from the screen or my YouTube description box. If you misspell that, it goes to scammers. Okay? Guidance with an A. Don't misspell that. And my TikTok message is permanently turned off. If you see any profile following you, offering you a reading, saying like I got a dream or something, or it's my backup account, those are scammers. Don't interact with them. Only way you can book a reading is to email me. Okay? And please support my YouTube channel, Let's Ask Tarot, because I get some financial help from there. YouTube pays me, TikTok doesn't. So if you see my videos on TikTok, I really get financial help from them. Okay, inner child and relationship. First two cards came up. Sometimes people don't understand how your inner child trauma can be related to your relationship. So I describe to my private readings in a detailed way. But some people say, how can it be like what I faced in my childhood? How can it impact my personal relationship right now? Let me explain. How you learn to eat? By seeing your parents. In our Indian culture, we see our parents eat with our hand. So we learn how to eat with our hand. If you are born in an Asian family who uses chopstick, you will learn to eat using chopstick. So this is how it is. The way we learn in early childhood days, this is imprinted in our subconscious. So we learn things from there only. So in the childhood, your parents were consistent. They loved you. Consistently, they showed up for you. You become a secure person. So love means security. Somebody who is consistent, who always present with me, they are the person who loves me. Or if you see somebody inconsistent, you will cut them off from your life. No, this is not something love. I don't need you. But when you see your parents in a chaos, maybe the parents are fighting all the time, or maybe the parents are inconsistent in some reason. Maybe they are not showing you love and care. Maybe they are unavailable to you because they are available to their, sister, brother, or somebody else. Or you see that your parents were never emotionally available. Or maybe you see your parent never help you to emotionally regulate yourself, soothe you, or never said, I love you, or never fulfilled your, always asking you for more and more, pressurizing you. So it's like something as a child you could not cope well. Then you turn into somebody with insecure attachment style. Depending on how your parents were, you can be anxious or insecure. So giving an example. So if you see your parents were inconsistent, they were never available to you. You had to work, they're always loving somebody else or focused on something else. So you as a child had to work hard to get their attention towards them. Or maybe they are not available to you. They're always busy somewhere. And you as a child feel alone, lonely, scared, fear of abandonment. You get into, when you grow up, you imprint that. That's how you learn this is love. Inconsistency, working hard to get somebody's love. This is normal. You normalize it as a child and you keep it in your subconscious. You might be very successful in your work, your job, and everything. But when the relationship comes, you only look for people subconsciously or energetically, I would say also, the people who align with that kind of frequency of love. So you attract the people who are avoidant, who will be always inconsistent or maybe abusive. Always you have to work hard to get their attention. You need to pour more. 1 second. The light on like this. So you need to work hard. Then you get this kind of people where in the relationship you will be always working more and getting harder and harder to get this person. This person will be always running and you will be saying like, oh my gosh, this person is somebody I never met in my life. It's like my soulmate. You know why? Because this person is reflecting you back something you learn in your childhood. They are actually showing you the pattern. It's like a pattern recognition, something imprinted in your brain. You are seeing that pattern, like that primary caregiver. The validation that you didn't get from from your mother or father, now you start seeking subconsciously from this person. So more this person rejects you, you find like that, oh my, that's, you subconsciously find that's your father or mother. So more and more you try to gain their attention, pouring into this connection, so that you get the validation, that inner child gets the validation. When this person gives you a little bit of love, oh my God, this is heaven. And you'll thrive with that little bit of breadcrumb, with the thing, people come to me, especially the anxious people, and say, when I cannot leave him because when the things are good, they're very good. Can you sustain about that 10% time when the things are good, are very good? And rest 90% of the time, this person is really, really not giving you and keeping you unsatisfied, distressed, resentment and all those things. That this is not a relationship. Because your inner child might be getting like a similarity, but deep inside as a human being, you are not satisfied. So this is how to fix this. The only way to fix this is fixing that inner child. Once your inner child trauma is healed, you will not feel attracted to this person anymore, or you will not feel you will not like what they're doing anymore. Then you will stand up for yourself and you set up your boundary. Then you start behaving the way that, no, I cannot take this anymore. Either you change yourself or sayonara, all, I'm walking away from you. See, when you stand up for yourself and you set up your boundary, this person who is avoidant due to other kind of a trauma, childhood trauma, where the childhood they were never their emotional needs were not made, and they were not being consistently loved, or the parents never had more expectation from them, so they always had to run away from the emotion or suppress their emotion, suppress the truth, hide their emotion. They never learned to emotionally regulate themselves because their parents were not emotionally. They probably was getting everything they need as a child, but not emotional support. So they learned emotions are dangerous. I cannot do emotions. Too much of closeness is not good. I have to run away from people who are coming too close to me. So this is how they learn to behave. So this person also, but deep inside they crave love. They crave love because we all crave love. But when they crave love, but they come too close to you, that childhood trauma triggers, okay? That you go deep inside, I'm not a good person, you're gonna leave me. Because that's what they learn. Their parents never were present for them emotionally. So they know, you wanna leave me anyway. So before you leave me, I leave you. Okay? So this is what starts in their mind. So when you heal and you stand up for yourself, you set up your boundary, you actually make them feel like this behavior is not right. So somewhere I'm getting wrong and I will change myself. So this is the reason it is important if you are in an anxious attachment style combination. It's called a trauma bond. If you're in a trauma bond, you heal yourself, and that's the only way you can change your avoidant person or get out of this connection. There is no other way. So these two inner child and relationship cards coming up for you, so it means like you are at least going through some kind of situation in relationship where you need to heal your inner child trauma. I gave all this lecture for a reason. Okay, if you don't like my lecture, you can fuck off. But these are for the people who want to change themselves. They want to be happy in their life. So my lectures are only for them. They want to get out of this helpless situation. That why again and again this person doing this to me and I am accepting it. I can't do anything about myself. I know I'm doing unfair to me, but why I'm accepting this? So only when you start healing yourself, heal your childhood trauma, this person will still leave you if they're not healing. They will be going back every now and then. Trust me, I have faced it. So they will leave you every now and then. But in that case, when they leave you, previously probably you will be crying and devastated. Then you will see it doesn't matter to you. If they leave you, they leave you. When they come, okay, you came back. That's the thing. You need to go to that nonchalant mode in this kind of relationship if you really want to keep this relationship. Otherwise, if you want to leave this relationship, that is also you need a childhood trauma healing. But yeah, so if you want to be with this person and want to not go through the pain and again, because this person will leave you again and again. The only way to heal your childhood trauma. Okay, so I gave this lecture for a reason. But anyways, I'm gonna take some more cards. I'm gonna take 3 more cards. Okay, no 3, 4 more cards. Celebration. Okay, expectancy, miracles, embrace, and the heaven on the earth. I got the point. I was expecting this card. So I'm sensing like there was a reason I gave you the lecture before pulling these cards. So when you start working on this childhood trauma healing, celebration is coming on your way. Celebration moment. So the celebration, you can expect miracle. This is union. So if you're crying right now, if you're sad and if you're feeling there is no hope, union is coming. But before the union comes, you need to focus on yourself, on your childhood trauma. Because the union anyway is coming. If you're watching this video, this person is coming back to your life. That's a sign. But if this person comes back, what's going to happen? This person is going to go away from you again. But if you really want to make it as a permanent reunion and heaven on earth, the only thing you need to do is heal your childhood trauma. So start working on your childhood trauma. Start working on yourself. Start making yourself stronger, loving yourself, setting up boundaries for yourself. And life is so beautiful when you are happy within yourself. Happiness is a state of mind. It is not dependent on external factors. Trust me. Some people you will be seeing having so much of money, everything they want, but they're not happy. But I have seen people living in slums. They're so happy in their life. The children, small children playing with, they have no toys, only a burnt tire, and they're so happy. And there will be children with so many things, but they're looking so sad all the time. So the happiness is a state of mind. So it doesn't matter what you have, what you don't have. It's within yourself. Whatever you have, you might not have that person right now, but there will be many people around you who are supporting you, who are loving you. Maybe there is no people around you, but you are alive. You have a healthy body. Even if you don't have a healthy body, even if you are sick, you are alive. You are seeing the world today. You can feel the sunshine. So many things we might not have, but what we have, we should be grateful for that. And that's gratitude. Before go to sleep, at least show gratitude to God or universe for what you have. Gratitude is a magnetic energy. When you show gratitude, you are in an energy of positivity, and that attracts more happiness and abundance in your life. If you really want to attract good things, love yourself, set up your boundary, show gratitude to universe, and stay positive as much as you can. Yes, you don't have to be okay all the time. It is okay not to be okay sometimes. But you know what? Feeling the negative feeling is okay, but acting from the negative feeling and making it your identity, that's bad. I'm feeling anxious, that's okay. You can feel anxious, but I am anxious, that's a different thing. You are identifying yourself as a person who is anxious. So change your words, because your words create your reality. Anyways, the bottom of the deck is coming as a heaven on earth. You can create the heaven on the earth. So only by changing your perspective and loving yourself and working on your inner child. Okay, I hope this gives you a little bit of hope. But anyways, if you're crying for your specific person, they're gonna come back. That's a confirmation. This is a confirmation. Don't cry. But coming back is not the thing. You want them to stay forever, and that's why you need to start working on yourself. Take care of yourself. Bye.